name is DeAndre Wilson. This is very emotional for me because Mr. Cayer is like a father. To tell the truth, band saved my life. In 6th grade, I started out being one of the so-called gang members. Once I started getting into it and liking the music, it kind of shifted something in my mind to let me something that I can do. I was always told things. I couldn't do things in my family. And one day I came to a band parent meeting, and Mr. Cayer told me, he told me I was a great student. He told me I'm a great player, and it kind of pushed me to play more.
My doctor suggested that I join band to help me with my asthma problems because I was born premature and my lungs were a little underdeveloped. And so my mom put me in band, and me being as stubborn as I am, I demanded to play tuba, which was actually a blessing in disguise because I think it helped me with my asthma. I realized once I got into band that it cost money to be in band, and that was not something that my mom was able to provide at the time. But the interesting thing is it was never an issue here. No one has ever denied access.
8th grade night was very interesting. I heard about it and I told my mom, I really need to go to this. This is going to be very interesting. So I finally got there and I heard that we were going to be on the football field. I asked my mom, I said, what are we going to do? She's like, just talk to the band teacher. So I remember you saying, everyone go out there. And I just remember thinking, surely I can't go out there. You know, there's grass and I can't get through grass. So I remember asking you, do I get to go out there too? And you were just completely, yeah, we'll figure something out. And sure enough, we did, and I was able to get out there, and it was one of those experiences that it's just something that's really neat and cool.
I do consider Jeff a confidant. I do talk to him about things that are happening within our school district and within our state. I ask him for advice on a frequent basis, and he is very honest, and he's forthright, and he gives very good advice. One of the things that he has started is what he calls Wing House Wednesday. It's a place for our Polk County band directors to get together in an informal setting and talk about what's most important to them, what goes on in the classroom. He's highly sought after to host interns from some of the most prestigious schools in Florida. And of those, 7 of those interns are now teaching in either Polk County, Hillsborough County, which is right next door, and even one in China.
The organization that I'm with does a lot of recruiting, so it was through them that I heard about teaching in China, and then one of my friends from college had applied to come here, and she was like, hey, the school that I'm going to, they have a band director position that's still open. And so when I applied to come here, it was just like, it was a perfect fit. They're just really good kids. They're amazing kids, and for a lot of them, they see a ton of transition because living in an expat community, if they're not the ones leaving, their friends are the ones leaving. And since even our teachers are on 2-year contracts, often teachers are leaving. And so a while back, I kind of made it my mission to be here a little bit more long term. I don't know how long that'll end up being, but so I could be that one stable thing in their life, even if everything else around them is changing. I had 4 different band directors, and of the band directors that I had, you stood out as like the band director that I wanted to be like.
In my darkest days, you were there, always there. Even when my parents couldn't support, you was always there. To say that was my boy. Live, love, laugh, play. I thank you for a better day. Even when I couldn't stand, I'm proud I became a part of band.
Our son Nathan is on the autism spectrum. He definitely enjoys doing extracurricular activities, but sometimes it's been difficult to find the right activity for him to engage in school and to be able to become a part of a group. The social aspect of that is pretty difficult for him. But what we knew is if he came and showed up and gave it his best, that band could be the kind of environment that would help him socially, make friends, and also learn how to work hard at something and be able to accomplish something, and that's very powerful.
I have sung, and that song is kind of based on the poem. It's just, I can't express in words how I felt, because being a person that wasn't raised a certain way and coming up that way now, it opens up a lot of doors, and I truly thank you, Mr. Cayer. I truly thank you a lot.